Put your booty do that yoga.
Party at the beach, down in Poetic, and I'm sipping gila fish. Got my back, your pants on, me and Natalie. We've been down in Atlanta, sweating in the club, on me dirty banana. Flexing like a yogi, drop it down with your hands up. Do her hands, get it back with your legs up. I ain't got no worries, I'm my own private dancer. My own private
What's up, everybody? We are finally here. Welcome to Yoga and Meditation this afternoon. This is the Coco Wells platform where we specialize in all things wellness, spiritual wellness, physical and mental wellness, and financial wellness under the pillar well-led, well-fed, well-paid, period. So today we have a special yogi with us who is going to lead our yoga session. Her name is Natalie, and she is the owner and founder of Poetic Yoga. So you are in for a special treat. We're going to start with a 10-minute guided restorative yoga session, and then we're going to end with a 5-minute meditation. So definitely make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's welcome our special guest, Natalie.
How are you all?
Hey, Natalie.
Hi, how are you, Christian? How are you doing? Thanks
We
for
are
having me.
doing awesome this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. It is my pleasure, and I am ready to get started if you guys are.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to do exactly what Christian said. I'm going to do 10 minutes of a quick kind of restorative practice that you can do as you wake up from your slumber after you've woken up the night before. You can do this in your bed. It depends on the softness or the firmness of your mattress. Depends on kind of what you like. Oh, and or you can take out your yoga mat and get on the floor. So whatever it is that you would prefer, what you like. So primarily this short practice is going to be all done on the floor. So we're going to start out on our backs, on our mat. In Savasana. In Sanskrit, this pose is referred to as corpse pose or dead man's pose, Savasana. The hands should be floating up toward the ceiling as you are ready to receive. You want to make sure that your chin is not jutted up toward the ceiling, but you want to pull the chin down into the chest so that you elongate the vertebrae in your neck, and so that your neck, your spine, and everything is all aligned. You're going to allow the feet to splay open. Dismissing the urge to clench the buttocks, clench the jaw. You're completely disengaged in this position. You are setting your intention for the day. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. With every exhale, you ought to feel yourself sink into your bed, if you choose to practice this as you wake up in bed, or into your mat. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Your breath is your life force, your prana. With no breath, there is no life. And with each breath you choose. You choose to make the right decisions. You choose to do the things that are in your best interest, those things that breed self-love, self-care. And with every breath you take, you breathe life and energy into other people around you. Those are the things you think about, you process, you manifest as you lie here in Savasana. I'm going to do 2 more breaths in through the nose. Haul the breath out through the mouth. One more breath in through the nose. Haul the breath out through the mouth. You should feel the diaphragm moving up and down. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes as we're going to wake up from this position. We're going to move into our second pose. You're going to slowly bring the knees into the chest, leaving the neck and the head on the floor. Reach around and grab the knees, or some of you are capable of clasping the fingers and pulling those knees into your chest, making sure you keep your shoulders on the ground and your neck on the ground. Alignment. And with every move and every pose, it's with intention. You're pulling those knees into the chest, pressing them onto the belly. This pose is called wind relieving for a reason. So early in the morning, as we wake up, our body is transitioning from our night's sleep. Pressing those knees into the belly allows you to move that air and gas and all of the changes that went on with your body through your sleep. If you pass gas, that's fine. That is the total purpose of this posture. That's why it's called wind relieving. Some of you may want to add a little movement, rotating left to right, massaging the spine, pressing into the ground, making sure that the buttocks is pressed into the ground, the back, lower back, keeping the shoulders, just pulling those knees into the chest. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Some of you may want to take the knees and rotate them out and in. This is your choice, your practice. Rotating them out and in. And as they come back in, with intention, press them onto the belly. Out and in. Some of us, you may hear that snap, crackle, and pop in those thighs, hips. Need to loosen up and lubricate those joints. Pull those knees into the chest. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make sure that the chin is down toward the chest. Any variation of this for the next 30 seconds. If you want to go left to right, if you want to move the legs around, this is your practice. You do what feels good to your body. You can also switch out the legs and extend the left leg, pull the right leg in, or extend the right leg, pull the left leg in. Your choice. This is single leg wind relieving. Your choice. 10 more seconds here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I like to keep my eyes closed. That's another key. It's your choice. So from here, we're going to move into our third posture. Legs up the wall. This is unsupported, legs up the wall. So if you were going to do the supported version, of course, you would use a wall. Your legs will be up the wall. So from here, you're going to have the legs straight up. We're going to start out with the toes flexed. Flexed means that the toes are pulled back toward your body. Flexed. I'm going to angle my camera a little differently to see if I can get my feet in. So flexed. You're going to hold it here. Legs up the wall is referred to as an inversion pose. Inversion poses are good for the circulatory system. Allowing the fresh oxygenated blood to move throughout the body. And it's also a restorative position. It's good for your respiratory system. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Toes are still flexed. If some of you feel that tension behind the knee, that's a kink you need to work out. That manifests into things. Got that tightness behind your knees. You're holding on to something. You're stingy. You're not giving. Or you just may be pretty tight. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to now point the toes. Point means you're going to take the toes up to the ceiling. Point, 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 point. You should feel that pull down the front of the legs, the shin. Point, point, point. You're still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex. And now we're going to floint. Floint is pointing with the balls of the feet and spread the toes. Floint. You're leading and extending at the balls of the feet and spread the toes. Floint. Hold it. And release. Point and flex. Point and flex. Bend the knees. I'm going to take the feet down to the mat. We're moving into our final pose. We're going to move into a spine twist. Twists in yoga represent a wringing out, a getting rid of. You're going to take the arms and extend them out beside you. Want to make sure you have enough room. So the knees, you drop the feet to the floor from your legs up the wall. Drop your feet to the floor. Make sure that the soles of your feet are pressed into the mat, that your knees are aligned. And you're just going to do a simple, take both knees stacked, and you're going to drop them slowly over to your left. Take your gaze to your right. Relax the shoulders. When you do your twist, you want to always take your legs the opposite direction, your head the opposite direction of the legs so that you can get a full twist. Wringing out the kidneys, the pancreas, the spleen, twisting the intestine, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Twist, twist, twist. Some of you want to go a little deeper. You can take your right leg and extend it over your left. Twist, twist, twist. But breathe. Don't force it. Breathe. You can bend the knee, stack them, or you can extend. Your choice, your practice. Breathe. You're going to hold it here. Another 10 seconds, and then we're going to switch sides. Breathing in. Do as I say, not as I do. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I had to take a moment for myself to go back to Savasana because that's my business. That's my practice, and that's what I can do. And I ask that you all do the same if you need to. Anytime during your practice, you need to go back to a pose that feels good, then you do that pose. Twist, twist, twist. You're wringing out. You're wringing out the old you, your old ways, your old thoughts. And you're really twisting, making space in between those vertebrae in your back, your spine. So as you come out of your twist, you want to come out nice and slow. Bring the knees back to center. Bring your head back to center. Feel your lower back and spine and bottom pressed into the mat. Make sure that the palms are up. Always open and ready to receive. So now we're going to go to the right. Take the knees, splay them over to the right, nice and slow. Take your gaze to the left. Some of you may be able to get that ear to the mat. Don't force it. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Spine twist. Twist, twist, twist. Mermaid twist. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. With every exhale, you ought to be able to feel those legs drop closer to the mat. At least that top leading, the leg at the left leg. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In a restorative practice, you tend to hold the poses at least 2 minutes. That should be your goal as you would do this refreshing morning restorative practice, either in your bed or on the floor, right beside your bed. Holding these poses longer allows you the opportunity to breathe into them and to stretch and to release. 10 more seconds. You're going to untwist, bringing the head and the knees back to center alignment simultaneously as you want to keep the spine in line and you want to take care of yourself. We're back to center. We're going to either stay in Savasana. I'm going to give 2 options here as we move into our 5-minute session of guided meditation. You can stay in Savasana, which is my preference, or you can come into Sukhasana. Sukhasana in Sanskrit is basically easy pose, comfortable pose. For some of us, crisscross applesauce, or however we want to call it. You're in a seated position. This is Sukhasana. You can take the hands to the knees, your choice. And you can sit here in your guided meditation session. As I said, those are two options. You can go into child's pose. That's a third option. It's totally your choice. Child's pose is taking your bottom to your heels, reaching out, taking the forehead and chest to the mat. Bowing down to the power in you, to the queen in you. I'm going to elect to go back to my Savasana. For me, the pose is easier for me to completely give in and let go and disconnect, and all with intention. Take a moment to adjust into the position you choose for your guided meditation. Our mantra will be, I am enough. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In whichever pose that you chose, draw yourself to the core of that pose. Close off your mind. From all outside distractions. Thinking, I am enough. If you find your thoughts are going a different direction, be mindful of those thoughts. Our thoughts direct our behaviors. Our thoughts tend to be verbalized. Our thoughts are powerful. Be mindful of what you think, as that manifests into many things. Feel your body completely disengaged. Take the breath to your normal breath. Just in the nose, out the nose, in the nose, out the nose. Slowing down the heart rate. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Think that, breathe that, verbalize that, manifest that. To a point to where you walk into a room and it just beams. I am enough for anyone. In this space, in this body, in my mind, I am enough. I am enough. Kind of slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Couple of deep breaths if you'd like. Taking the moment to really soak in those words. Breathing in those words. As I said before, your breath is your life force, your prana. I breathe life into you. I breathe energy into you. I breathe positive vibes. Be the source to all around you that breathes life into others. Slowly open the eyes if you had those eyes closed. Bringing the soles of the feet to the floor. We're going to come up to a seated position. Those of you who chose to do your meditation otherwise, we're going to come into Sukhasana, easy pose. We're going to close out our practice. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale the arms up overhead. Take the palms together. Pull the thumbs down to the mouth. Slowly the thumbs down into the chest. I ask you all to be kind, be loving, be giving, be nurturing, be empowered, be resilient, just be. Namaste.
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 Thank you, Natalie. So I wanted to share some more information about Natalie. If you want to continue to participate in her sessions or any upcoming events that she has, you can find her on social media. On Instagram, it's poetic_yoga. And then on Facebook, it is Natalie Elaine. We have it at the bottom of the screen so that you can make sure that you spell it correctly. And then she also has an upcoming event on September the 13th. And Natalie, you can tell us more about your upcoming virtual poetry
the
reading.
platform of my yoga practice is taking the creatives and a literary approach with due to my love of yoga. Due to my love of poetry. So I kind of incorporate or integrate that into my style of yoga practice. So the upcoming event, I had an event last Saturday, the same platform. The museum is here located in Anaheim, California, and the curator and cultural development director has allowed me the platform virtually to showcase poets and creatives. So we have our phase 2 or part 2 to that program, which is September the 13th, which I will be hosting. And I look forward to you guys supporting. The virtual reading is free. You can sit in, there will be Zoom links, you sign up. And if there are any of you out there, whether you could consider yourself amateur or what have you, I think we're all creative in our own way. And we develop the art of what we love and like through our truth and through just moving through life. So anyone is open to participate. If you feel you want to showcase and be a part of the program, I will be continuing to add different readings. We may do a little bit more around the Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas holiday. So please feel free to reach out and we can get you on the panel to perform as well.
That is awesome. Thank you again, Natalie. We enjoyed this session. I hope everyone enjoyed the session as much as I did. Definitely continue to follow us on social media at Coco Wells and support. Definitely shop our skincare line and our self-care items that we have because that helps continue to make events like this possible and free for our
Thank you,
community.
Christian.
So thank you, Natalie.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.